welcome to our channel. This time we're going to present 5 anime recommendations with Space from 2010 to 2019. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Check this out. Number 5 is Space Dandy. Space Dandy is an original anime made by Studio Bones and directed by Shinichiro Watanabe. The first season of this anime aired from January 2014 to March 2014, and the second season aired from July 2014 to September 2014, with each season having a total 13 episodes. Space Dandy tells the story about Dandy, a man whose job is to hunt down unclassified aliens and register them for their reward. It sounds easy enough, but something weird always seems to happen along the way, like chance meetings with zombies, mystical ramen chefs, and adorable orphans. Hunting down aliens may not be easy, but it's definitely never boring. With the help of his sidekicks, the adorable robot vacuum cutie and cat-like alien Meow, and his slightly used ship the Aloha Oe, Dandy roams the galaxy searching for new alien species. Space Dandy is a unique anime that's set in outer space. Although it has the main genres of comedy and sci-fi, but in each episode presented, we will see a variety of different genres ranging from action, horror, psychological, and even romance. With a variety of themes and surprises that exist in each episode, will make the audience not feel bored while watching it. The comedy in this anime also feels so funny and will certainly make the audience laugh out loud every time they watch this anime. Another interesting thing from this anime is the influence of the style of the 70s and 80s era, especially in the music presented in this anime. We will hear a variety of music with the nuances of the 70s and 80s that can make us feel nostalgic about old school anime. The characters in this anime also have unique and different personalities, coupled with strong chemistry between characters that makes the story feel fun to follow. The visual style presented also look amazing, with a unique animation style that feels artistic, as well as character designs that are displayed in a variety of different styles. Overall, if you like sci-fi comedy anime that's unique and takes setting in outer space, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 4 is Uchu Kyodai. Uchu Kyodai is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Chiya Koyama. This anime aired from April 2012 to March 2014, with a total had 99 episodes. There are also 2 movies, with the first movie premiered in July 2012 and the second movie premiered in August 2014. Uchu Kyodai tells the story about Mutanamba and his younger brother Hibita, who witnessed what they believe to be a UFO flying toward the moon on a summer night in 2006. This impressive and unusual phenomenon leads both siblings forward to become astronauts, with Hibito aiming for the moon and Muta convinced that the eldest brother has to be one step ahead for Mars. Now an adult, life hasn't turned out how Muta had pictured it. He is diligently working in an automotive company, whereas Hibito is on his way to be the very first Japanese man to step on the moon. However, after losing his job, Muta is presented with an unexpected opportunity to catch up to his younger brother when the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, commonly known as JAXA, accepts his application to participate in the next astronaut selection. Despite self-doubts about his prospects, Muta is unwilling to waste this chance of a lifetime, and thus embarks on an ambitious journey to fulfill the promise made 19 years ago. Uchu Kyodai gives us stories of siblings on their journey to reach the dream of being an astronaut and going to the moon. This anime is able to combine the elements of slice of life and sci-fi and make it entertaining but also inspirational. In this anime, we'll see that the struggle to become an astronaut is not easy, especially for the older brother Muta, who must face various obstacles before he can follow in the footsteps of his younger brother Hibito to become an astronaut. In addition to the elements of slice of life and sci-fi, this anime also presents various comedy elements in it, ranging from the behavior of the characters to various funny jokes that will entertain the audience, though the story is not too rigid. The characters in this anime have unique personalities and different backgrounds, making interaction between characters interesting to follow. Character development, especially for Muta as the main character, is able to be presented properly and does not feel forced. The visuals present look good, with a variety of backgrounds and artwork that are able to be displayed in detail. And for the character design, it also looks good because it still follows the original manga design. Overall, if you're looking for a unique and inspirational slice of life and space anime, then this anime is perfect for you to watch. Number 3 is Kanata no Astra. Kanata no Astra is an anime adaptation from manga with same name by Shinohara Kenta. Kanata no Astra is telling story in the year 2063, when space travel is feasible and commercially available. As the cheerful Arya Spring arrives at the spaceport to attend a camp on the distant planet Mekpa, her purse is suddenly snatched by a reckless thief. Luckily, the athletic Kanata Hoshijima is able to retrieve it for her, and Arya soon discovers that he is among the group of teenagers who will be traveling with her on the excursion as Team B5. Upon arriving at their campsite, the group's trip takes a turn for the worse when a strange sphere of black light sucks them into the vast reaches of outer space. Stranded with seemingly no hope, they find an abandoned ship nearby that provides them with the means to return home. However, they soon discover that they are not as close to their campsite as they initially thought, but are in fact thousands of light years away from home. With this realization, the 9 members must cautiously manage their resources, maintain their strength, and unite as one to conquer the darkness of space together. While the reason behind their trip's sudden obstruction remains unknown, they nevertheless embark on the treacherous voyage back home aboard their new ship, the Astra. Kanata no Astra presents an adventure anime in outer space full of drama and plot twists in it. I really like how each character gets their character development in every episode. I also like the variety of plot twists that's presented, because previously we have been given various hints where the plot twist was given. It makes the plot twist presented didn't feel forced. The animation is also really good, and all the planets drawn beautifully. If you like space or sci-fi anime, I think you're gonna like this anime as well. Number 2 is Sidonia no Kishi. Sidonia no Kishi is an anime adaptation from manga with same name made by Tsutomu Nihei. The first season of this anime are from April 2014 to June 2014, and second season are from April 2015 to June 2015, with each season having about 12 episodes. Sidonia no Kishi tells story in the future in 3394, where the Earth is said to have been destroyed 1,000 years earlier due to the attack of aliens called Gona. Humans also roam through space using ships called Sidonia to find new planets that can be inhabited by humans, even though they are also avoiding the pursuit of Gona who targeted them. The main character here is called Tanikaze Nagate, who was raised by his grandfather in an underground passageway without knowing that he lives in a giant ship. After his grandfather died, Tanikaze Nagate, who was starving, was forced out of an underground passageway, and that led him to find a residential area on the surface. Although Tanikaze was finally captured by the authorities and was met by the masked woman who was also the captain of the ship, Tanikaze is also allowed to stay on the surface even though he has to be willing to be a humanoid robot pilot to face Gona. The story in this anime is actually simple, only about a young man who has to drive giant robots to defeat the various Gona who threaten the ship where he lives. Even so, there are various interesting things, such as in terms of execution and development of the story. Conflicts in this anime also vary, from conflicts between robot pilots who have to face a Gona attack and conflicts regarding the divided Sidonia community. From these conflicts, they make the story of this anime even more interesting to follow. The visuals displayed in this anime look neat, especially with the background display of the buildings that are unique added value for this anime. But animation presented in this anime also looks so cool and intense, especially the animation is presented in 3D. Overall, if you like mecha anime that takes a survival background in space, then this anime is suitable for you to watch. Number 1 is Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans is an original anime made by Studio Sunrise. Directed by Tatsuyuki Nagai, the first season of this anime aired from October 2015 to March 2016, and the second season aired from October 2016 to April 2017, with each season having about 25 episodes. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans takes place after Calamity War, the great conflict between Earth and its outer space colonies that happened over 300 years ago. Now, Earth is ruled over by 4 economic blocks, and the military organization Gjallarhorn is responsible for keeping the peace. Mars, on the other hand, depends heavily on Earth's economy. Horrified by the appalling living conditions that Mars inhabitants have to bear, Cordelia Ina Bernstein, a young aristocrat from the Crusoe Tenements region, gets involved in the Red Planet's independence movement. She hires the services of a local company, Crusoe Court Security, to escort her on a journey to Earth to negotiate economic conditions with the earthly bloc that controls the region. The 3rd Armored Division, consisting of Mikazuki August, Arga Itsuka, and many other child soldiers, are chosen to protect her. When Gjallarhorn attacks the CGS facilities to assassinate the young revolutionary threatening their interests, in fact, Gjallarhorn's actions might turn out to be the unintentional catalyst that leads the children to be forged on their own destiny. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans is an original Gundam anime set in outer space. In this anime, we will see the adventure and battle that must be faced by the Take-Gundam members both in space and on Earth. In this anime, we will see an exciting adventure story but also tense. Each character feels unique and always develops as the episode progresses. The relationships and interactions between characters are well explained so that the audience can feel the atmosphere in the anime. The visuals of this anime don't need to be doubted, especially when the battle happens look so intense and neat. Overall, this anime is one of the best mecha and Gundam anime that takes place in space, which is really must not to be missed, especially for you who like Gundam. It's all 5 anime recommendations about space from 2010 to 2019 that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys!